So, what's up, YouTube? I don't know what I'm posting. I haven't posted in, I think, 2 weeks. Or it's going on 2 weeks. And I need to post something. Things have been a little hectic in this home of mine. My children and husband and, just life and stuff. These things going on. Nothing bad or anything like that. But you get a little distracted. And then you realize, wait, something's missing. Something's not right. What is going on? And then you realize, wait a minute, I haven't done YouTube in a while. And I feel like you need a balance of doing things you love and doing that work thing, whatever. Because I quit my job, but I got another one anyway. But yeah, whatever. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to discuss it. All right. This one I sort of kind of like because it's not full time. And that's a whole big story. And I have to do another channel for that. I mean, not a channel. I have to do another little story for that because that's another one. But anyway, so I'm thinking, the snowstorm and stuff that's going on here in the VA and stuff like that. They said it was light sprinkles. I'm going to show y'all a clip of that. Does this look like light sprinkles to you? I don't think so. So I'm all contemplating, okay, go to work. That was the easy choice. Not going. But get my boys to help me shovel out the snow from my car. Shovel out the car from the snow. Did I say that right? It's like I've been drinking, but I haven't. But anyway, so I was like, okay, I need to do that. And should I wake them up now? Because, if you wait too long, it's going to get hard. And then it's going to be difficult. So that's not the big little, thing about that. But the whole thing is that our shovels are not here. Where are they, you might ask? They're in storage. Okay. Now, usually, I'm a New Yorker. I could walk. But I don't live in New York anymore. I'm in the big VA. And there's not a lot of sidewalks. And even though our storage is not that far away, I don't want to walk to the storage. Because, number one, there is no sidewalks. Number two, the roads are slippery. People out here don't know how to drive. Number three, it's kind of dark and you don't always have light down some of these streets. And you might see that Stalker Bunny. If you haven't seen the Stalker Bunny, you should check out my short film. But anyway, so we had to do what we had to do. This last snowstorm we had in VA, we used we used the broom and we used the broom to dust off the car, and we used the dustpan to scoop out the snow. And from that snowstorm, we vowed we're gonna buy snow shovels, and we did. And now this year comes around, we have the snow shovels, and they're not even with us for us to use. Isn't that crazy? It is. But anyway, so this time we wind up getting the snow shovels and just improvising on getting the car out, because of course we had to dig ourselves out of the snow and then drive down to storage, which the roads wasn't too bad. I was a little shocked. And then so now we got the snow shovels, and I'll just keep probably one in my trunk, which I don't have it there now. And I do have a storage here in my home, and I'll put that in my storage in my home. But that's a good idea. But anyway, back to what I was going to say. What I really, really, really want to talk about was, my son has a little seasonal job because he wanted to get some Christmas gifts and stuff like that. And I don't know if it's me being an overprotected mom and everything like that, but I feel like they have a work chat, and my son's using my phone sometimes. Now he has his own phone, okay, but at first he didn't when he started the seasonal job, right? So I told him to text the supervisor that he has a new number, and can she just add his number to the work chat so I don't get it, and I could just leave the work chat. I could just leave the group. So she responds back. When she responds back, oh, just let the chat know you got a new number. So I didn't take it as nothing. Okay. He didn't do it. because he doesn't care, because it's my phone that's getting on these beep, beep, beep. You know, every time, you get a text message, even though I turned off the notification signals, but it's still annoying. You can still see that you're getting a couple of text messages from that work chat, even though you don't hear the sound. So, but then I noticed in the work chat, someone else, she said, oh, so-and-so, I'm going to say David, and to disguise the person's name so y'all don't try to, be Inspector Gadgets. So I have to change the names and stuff to, cover up the story. You know the whole thing. Well, So we're going to say David. That's not the person, actually, but we're just going to say David. She says, David, I added you to the work chat. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so you added David to the work chat. Didn't my son say to add his number to the work chat? And you told him just to tell everybody in the work chat his new number. Now, I tried to do it on my own, add my son to the work chat, but it won't let me because she created the work chat. No one else can add other people to it. So I said, okay, don't be a crazy mom, because you're known to be a little bit crazy when it comes to your children. Don't take it seriously. Let it slide off your back. So I did. All right. So then the next thing I noticed was my son volunteered to go in on his day off. And to get extra hours to help or whatever. And then she puts later on, make sure that you're not just leaving out, after your shift without letting a supervisor or manager know. So now the thing about this is, I was on my way to get him, and because it was a snowstorm this particular day, which is today, if I put this out today, what was it yesterday? Whatever. And I was on my way to get him from work, and I called this job, and I was like, blah, blah, this is who I am. I'm looking for my son. And she was like, is so-and-so here? And now she's supposed to be the manager. What do you mean if so-and-so is here? She asking everybody else if so-and-so is my son there and stuff like that. And being the crazy mom that I am, I did not say anything. I didn't say bitch. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. Rewind. I hope I could bleep that out. But anyway, I didn't say that. I didn't say, what do you mean you don't know? And you asking everybody else, you the manager. So that, that didn't really concern me as much because my mom lives right there, right next to where he works, whatever. Right. So I figured he just probably walked there. So I did ask my son later. I said, no, before that, I asked her, and then she asked me, can he walk home or whatever? I said, yeah, he could easily just walk because my mom lives right there, like literally right there. So, anyway, so I wound up just driving a little 1 block, whatever, to my mom's, and I'm asking my son, did you tell your supervisor you was leaving? And he said, yeah, I told everybody goodbye, and I left. Now, he wasn't scheduled for that particular date. And then I see the, text message of, this shouldn't happen again. You leaving everybody with work and stuff like that. You cannot leave out without not telling the supervisor. So I just want to make sure she wasn't talking about my son. In the back of my head, I'm thinking she's talking about my son. Am I crazy? I don't know. But I don't want to keep this. This is running already 9 minutes. All right. I'm about to wrap it up. Okay. You tell me if I'm crazy. This one last thing. All right. So the last thing was she needed somebody to come in again to shovel the next day. So that was yesterday. The snowstorm, I guess, happened yesterday. And yeah, like evening. And so she needs somebody to come in today. And no, she needs somebody to come in tomorrow. Sorry. And she said, you can't volunteer to come in if you are working that particular day. All right. And she's been fussing about like going over budget, and she's been fussing about like if you come in extra hours to help and stuff like that, I'm gonna have to cut your hours back. Now, she's already cut my son's hours back already. Okay, I looked on the schedule, and my son be having like 1 day, maybe 2 days, and it's okay, it's all good compared to everybody else. Not saying, and not to mention, he's one of the two brown skinned children up in there. And I'm not saying it's all about the brown skin, white skin. Nope, I'm not saying that. It could be me, the overprotective mom, you know. But in the back of my head, I just have this feeling something ain't right. So, what was I saying? Oh Lord, what was I saying? Okay, so let's go back. Let's rewind. So she says that you can't volunteer to come in if you're coming in that day. And I'm thinking, like, my son is coming in, and he usually always volunteers if somebody needs to take off because they're sick or they can't make it. He always volunteers. It's like him and maybe one or two other people volunteers. So I'm like, is she doing that smart remark to my son, or am I just overreacting? And then I could be just overreacting, because the same thing happened in public schools I got into it with the principal, and she didn't think my son was smart, and then my son took that little stupid citywide test and scored the second top or whatever. That's another story, and she couldn't explain that. So anyway, I don't think I'm overprotective and a little crazy. Well, I might be a little bit crazy, but I think when it comes to women in general, they got issues. Black, white, green, they got issues. Okay? And I'm not the type of mother that's gonna say my child does no wrong. No. Okay, I'm not like that at all. But that women's intuition be right all the time, because I prove that principal wrong. And if I have to, I will prove that manager wrong too. But anyway, tell me if you like that. Tell me if you that type of parent that you just got your children's back. Not the naive one where your children is wilding out, being bullies, beating up, robbing people and stuff like that. But I mean, for real, the mom that, that knows their child, that really spends time with their child, that knows, something ain't right. You getting these messages, you getting these internal messages, and you like saying, what's going on here? And then I'm thinking, you know what? I think this family is just all set up to be entrepreneurs. We just not set to work for nobody. We just not built that way. But anyway, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'm going to get it together. But posting, guys, things are getting better. I'm telling you. Light it up. We lit up in this YouTube channel sometimes. Sometimes. But anyway, peace out. Bye.